Why, hello there. How we doing? Good morning, Crystal. Jump jive, top of the morning. 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 Blast Poets here too. Top of the morning. Podcast media. What up, y'all? What up, bruh? What up, bruh? Y'all party last night, bruh? I partied last night, bruh. What does it mean when somebody says they party when you don't drink, right? No, I'm not doing top level heroin or anything in the sort. No. I just hung out with a friend last night and stayed up a little later than normal. Now, it was great because I had family over. I'll share this with you later during Carlos Clips. If you're wondering who the hell I am, you've stumbled across me, maybe you subscribe to me in this channel by one of the shorts. You're like, oh, this guy looks funny. This guy's silly. He's dancing. Yeah, I am. I'm a silly man, but I say serious things. No, I mean, I guess I do, but ultimately my job is to entertain you, the people. And today's going to be a fantastic show. Why is it going to be a fantastic show? I'll tell you why it's going to be a fantastic show. Well, hey, I got all you guys here. You guys are my co-hosts. What does that mean? As I do the show, I talk about things. And I go, hey, you know what? Let's chat. And you give me your info, and then I jump off of that, all right? But today we're going to talk about, I just printed out my old one. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at an old script. I do it here. Top of the morning to everybody. Let's say hello. Sam, good to see you in here. Julie, music is loud. Thank you, Julie. When that music is loud, it bothers everybody. And Billy took the day off. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Much appreciated. Top of the morning. Oh my gosh, my peeps are here. My peeps are here. Is that better? Is the music better, or is it even too low now? Huh? We don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Maybe here is that sweet spot? Huh? But thank you once again. Billy took the day off. I guess like his cousin got into some plane crash. I don't know. I think he's BSing. He's from Kazakhstan. So anyway, it is good to see you guys. Normally, don't do the top of the mornings on Better. Yes. Thank you, Julie. Very difficult to do the show without you because Billy's day's off. Normally don't do the shows on Monday. But my philosophy is that, you know, I have a home studio here. You know, very nice home studio. Very proud of it. Built it with these two hands. This hand and this hand. And I have the ability to do a show whenever I want. Now, normally it's Wednesday and Friday, 8 a.m. As the year approaches, as the year gets bigger, we're going to do, we're going to add on another day, maybe Monday. What do you guys think? Should I just stick with Wednesday and Friday for now? We need motivational Mondays? All right, Crystal. Maybe Coordinator Carpet does motivational Mondays, you know? Great sponsors, Comulus and Drain Doctor and Famous Faces and Funnies and Deland Boxing. Yes, these are all sponsors, you know, here on Top of the Morning. But maybe they will motivational. Are you not entertained? This is Top of the Morning. Damn it. Damn yeah. I had a lovely weekend. Good morning, ATH. It's good to see everybody popping in here. All right, motivational Monday. Let's do it. You know? Just for you, Crystal. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Coronado carpet. family business to take care of you right. Lay the carpet down smooth, no bumps or grinds. Coronado carpet, Coronado carpet. I think I just figured out the new song. Top of the morning to you, Kim. Thank you, guys. Good to see everybody in here and sharing the show and loving the show fully on YouTube. I'm not even sharing it on Facebook anymore. F that. If you're not about it, then why? If you're not about it, like the old song say, I'm about it. If you're not about it, then don't be mad. There's so many people that I thought were about it. Norm! Good to see you in here, Norm. How you doing on the weight loss journey, buddy? I hope you're doing well. Great guy, Norm. Good to see you in here, buddy. I'd love to hear all the stuff about him. You need some motivation, just like Clown, to get some blood work. They couldn't get the vein, so they turned me away. Man, well, motivation is this. Good for you, ATH, for at least being in there, getting your blood drawn. We're all going to do it this year, folks. Here's Motivational Minute. Ready? How do you feel about your health right now? How do you feel? Do you feel good? Do you feel bad? I think it was not a sign. Look at that. It was definitely not a sign. Boom. 50 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give a big round of applause to he was the team manager. He would score all the games, and he is losing weight, and I gotta give some love to Norm. You're doing it, dude. You're doing it. Good for you. You know, Norm's not like, sitting here like, he's 30 years. Oh, no, this dude's lived a life. He's lived 10 lives. What a beast. Keep it up. Norm has lived 10 lives. And I know that because I've talked to him, and he wrote out this beautiful thing about his life. And he could be one of those guys like, you know what? This is my motivational minute right now, guys. Norm could be that guy that could be like, screw it. I've lived a life. I have my kids. I got my grandkids. People, I don't have to lose weight, and I'm good. But he didn't do it. Good for you, Norm. Boom. Boom. SJ, good to see you, buddy. Get it, Norm. This is all for you, bro. Now, maybe your back isn't against the wall. Norm knows he had to make something happen. It is a great accomplishment. Thank you, Julie. I love seeing the love. This is what it's about. This is the top of the morning community. We support each other in here. Yeah, do we bust balls? Yeah, we're going to bust balls. Yeah, we're going to bust balls. We got to bust balls. Look, E-Fresh gained 10 pounds. Norm lost the pounds. E-Fresh ate them up. Norm, I'm proud of you, buddy. This is motivating other people. Now, here's the deal. Ready? Megan pulled up some old videos. And man, yeah, I'll bust Julie's balls all day. Julie's got gigantic balls. She showed them to me one time. Okay? This is true. We bust balls with love, then give shit shine hugs. We're we're like, what are those orangutans, the bonobos in the jungle that they make love and they're all women and then like there's some lucky dudes that pop in the mix? That's what we are. No, thank you, Norm, for popping off this thing. We all gotta get in shape. You can't wait to exercise again when your brother leaves. That is the most bizarre statement. Are you in prison, E-Fresh? Is your brother in the cell? And he's like, no exercise today, bro. And you're like, I don't know that statement, E-Fresh, but I want to know more. Good morning, Sun State John. Look at the 69 hug. This is what I did. Okay, so I can't see that, but like if you do hug, it does like that thing. If you're a member. So you got to sign up to be a member. So I'm watching the show through StreamYard. So I can't see the YouTube chat per se. I can see all of your comments. Top of the morning to you. You know, it's funny, we got an E Fresh and we got an EME. And I totally see you guys as different people because I know you're different people. But the kind of, you know, it's a little tough with the name. I know one's a member and one is not. E Fresh. EME loves me. E Fresh wishes I died because he's not a member. Does it count if you are in A shape? Sure. But here's the deal. None of us will get in shape. This is what I was going to say. Megan pulled up a video of me from 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I would have considered myself, hey, I'm in pretty good shape. I'm healthy. I look at that picture then, and I was 20 pounds heavier of the video, and I'm like, damn, I was a chunky-ass monkey. I was a chunky little monkey. And my knee, I blew out my meniscus. And I was like, oh no, that happens to everybody that's 5'10" and 2 whatever. I got lucky. I'll tell you how I got lucky. I got lucky that I connected with something that I love, which is boxing. Now, I always would work out in the morning or whatever, but boxing is something that I've now continued to do for almost, I think, 2 years, like consistently. And it changed my life because it's a very intense workout if you want to make it that, and if you don't, you can make it just a consistent conditioning program. But at the land boxing, I was able to lose about 20 pounds, if not more. And so right now, I am in best shape of my life. I am no longer. I am good. Yes. I have yes. My nipples, good size, yes. Not too big and not too small, yes? Yes, that may be gang tattoo, yes. Yes, that hurt like hell. Oh, my body's your temple, podcast media? Do you want to do me? Weird. That's a good shape. That's a good shape. He is a god. Kung Fu Panda's a god. Pop show. Pop show. Tammy Nelson pops into the pop show. Tammy, every day at 8:49 I show my nipples. And if you don't like that, then you don't like my nipples. Arnott was in great shape. Lifting 5 days a week, riding the bike like crazy for years. Broke your back and it took no time at all to shrink, lose 20 pounds. And I laid around healing and my wiener shrunk 5 inches. So now it is only a ½ inch. Dude, we don't need to know about your wiener. Hi. Are you coming in to talk to me? Is my music too loud? But it's good now, right? Oh, turn it down anymore. Ladies and gentlemen, come sit down. Pull up a chair. Like, here, come on.
You don't need to.
Kim, yeah, they can't hear you.
Oh.
This is a mic.
I know it's the mic. Thank you. Carlos got me this queen shirt for Christmas because he said I'm his queen. Yeah, I just think the music just...
Billy took the day off.
No, it sucks.
Yeah, so top of the morning. Everybody's saying top of the morning.
Top of the morning.
You know, it's a great day because, you know, normally don't do top of the morning Monday. Everybody's here. Everybody's excited.
Everybody's here.
Megan, your husband is... I do that from time to time. It's okay, right?
Oh, yeah. I heard you start to say that I showed you some videos of you looking a little bit chubby. But boy, you've come a long way. Good job, Norm, if he's still in here, too.
Yes, I hope he is. And dude, did you see Podcast Media wants to do me? He said my body's my temple. Hey, dude. Hey, we're both good-looking bald men. It wouldn't work. All right?
But the fact that you just lifted up your shirt and, like, are showing your nipple, that's something right there.
You have to understand, I am at the heart of hearts. I die for comedy, right? So I know people were laughing the fact that I was talking about my nipples are the perfect size. And that makes me want to lift my shirt up, whether, it's, oh, there's Norm. And you know what? Stop shaming the nipple. Thank you, Sun State John.
I'm all about a nipple. I don't mind.
Show yours right now. To get the ratings up. You show one Megan nipple, and we about to go OnlyFans.
Oh my God.
Megan with the like that,
What?
Megan with the Farrah Fawcett hair.
Oh, well, this is Megan just getting out of bed and washing her face hair.
Yeah, Megan looking as beautiful as ever.
Oh, stop it. Thank you.
She does. And you know what, guys? Listen, guys.
Oh.
Listen. You want to make your wife feel good. Stare at your wife and acknowledge their beauty. I don't care what stage in life they're in. They're a woman. They're beautiful. Listen to that Billy Joel song. She's always a woman to me.
You do. You are very sweet. You just like randomly will just tell me I'm beautiful, and I do appreciate it.
I am a lucky man. I am a lucky man.
Thanks, Crystal.
And every now and then Megan will look at me and say, like, how are you the most macho man in the world?
I'm lucky to have you too.
Thank you, my dear.
All right. Well, I just wanted to tell you that music.
Well, thanks. I couldn't because Billy took the day off for, like, I guess a family member got in a plane crash or something like that.
Oh my God! Why did you say that?
He lies all the time, so I don't know if he's lying or not. Billy's half Korean.
Coffee?
I did.
Thank God.
Can you make me some bacon? I need some bacon. Little less talking, little more bacon making. How about that? Everybody says bye. Everybody's saying goodbye.
Bye.
I am surrounded by 3 beautiful women. Subscriptions through the roof. Podcast Media is pushing it.
All right.
Thanks. We try. Look, do we fight every now and then? No. We never, ever. It is funny to me. I got to tell you, when people, we've been together for a long time, 20-something years, and when people are like, with their couple, we never fight. We never fight. I always go like, well, I guess y'all ain't gonna make it. You gotta fight a little bit. I'm not saying like we fight all the time. We definitely do. We probably fought more before we were ever married than we ever like. My point is, a relationship, you really gotta test the boundaries of it and then ultimately grow together. Grow together. Growing together. Everybody say good day, good day, good day, good day, good day. Yeah, I feel very, very lucky about that, bro. No, I'm very lucky about that. I think about that all the time. When I'm staring at them, all 3 of them, and they're like there, and I'm just like, I soak it in. I know this is the best stuff. I know when I get older, I'll look back on these days. I'm like, I'm not gonna look back on these days and be like, oh, I was so. Of course, I get super involved with work, and I can sense those times when my daughter's like, you wanna play? And I've already played, and I'm working, and I'm like, no, I have to work, But I think I've done a pretty good job of being here and being in these moments, and especially now with this job and my ability to do things opening up so much more. It really helps. So I am very happy. It works out well. Tammy, what's going on? Carl Trapp, one of the young and... What the hell? What are you, Tammy? What Little House on the Prairie? It's still too loud? Jesus Christ. It's 15. No, I can hear myself from there. Tammy, what kind of you're depressed? What do you mean? Carl Trapp, one of the youngin' possums, and it took it out to the woods. I'm so sorry. I don't know what you're saying, though. It sounds like an episode of Lassie. Starting to take mate. That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you, Crystal. Crystal always kicks it off. And once again, guys, every single dollar that you give towards this goes to... Oh, no, God, no. He can't be here. Hey, guys, it's me. Okay, ready? So we're gonna do a commercial. Forget that I'm like super cool, like that guy who was just showing his nipples, right? Forget about it. Forget about it. We won't get any donations. Shit. Okay. All right, here we go. Mary, you have to stick around. I'm about to do my PSA that people don't know that I'm like cool hat, like guy with like, so I'm about to be sad, bald dad with asthma. Here we go. Oh, hey guys. Hi, my name is Carlos Navarro. You may know me as Carlos, the ever-loving gas station attendant from the movie Identity Thief. Shortly after that film, I had a severe asthma attack. So severe that I had to be lifted off the ground by several cast and crew. At the time, I was not bald. Years later, some say because of, of that asthma attack, I lost all my hair. Shortly thereafter, I once had 20/20 vision. I lost my vision. Like I'm nearsighted. And every dollar that you donate today goes towards the bad glad. Thank you. I'm glad. So every dollar goes towards the bald dads with glasses who have asthma, the most downtrodden minority in the world. Never lifted up, other than with the dollars that you give me and us. What do I do with the money? One dad every year will be selected to have a hair transplant. It's true. With any hairstyle they want. You should see some of our, you know what? You're right. This is what we need. You're so right. We're shifting gears. I don't care. Once again, guys, I get kicked off from copyright all the time. So if you want to donate to the Bald Dads of America, or if you want comedy, you can't have both. Sarah, how do you spell McLaughlin? Oh my God, McLaughlin. All right, we're going to do this. Here we go. This is going to get us more money. This is going to get us way more money. All right.
There's always some reason to feel not good enough. And it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction.
Every dollar you give goes towards the Bald Dads of America. Every dollar you give goes towards one dad who's struggling with hair loss. Every dollar you give goes to a father who's struggling to breathe. Every dollar you give purchases one hair for their bald head. Don't you want to help a bald dad with glasses and asthma have long, beautiful hair? Donate today. Thank you. Cut that. Billy's not here. Cut that. Back to being cool. Here we go, yo. Cool Carlos in the scenario. Guys, we will make so much money off that shit. And of course, I'm not going to spend it on bald dads. It's going to be pizza parties for us. Okay? Oh shit, I still got the banner up. Okay, cool. All right, we'll cut that later. I'll tell Billy to cut that later. We're gonna send that off to our chair because Bald Dads of America with glasses is a 0079123. It's fake gold, Tammy. It's fake gold. This is for the baby possum, and thank you, Sam, for the lighter. And thank you, Last Poet, being the last poet with a great sense of humor. Can we get a coffee mug, Cumulus .net mug of the day? Can we do that? Can we do that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we have here? Oh, yeah. It says future Oscar winner. That's right. Now, was I conceited enough to buy that? No. I mean, I am, but I didn't purchase it. I like the Gene Last Poet close-up. It's like a great smile. You can tell he's a tough man, but a poet. Very soft heart. Tough man, soft heart. Thank you, Sam. Sam, I gotta tell you, man, Billy hates you because he says you do more work than him. So, you know. All right. Let's talk about this mug real quick. My buddy, shout out to Dave, got me this. How nice is that? How nice is that? He gave it to me. And you know, I posted that and some asshole wrote in the comments, I guess you're still waiting for that Oscar, huh? Isn't that a shitty thing to say? Like and the guy wrote, I guess you're still waiting. No, I got the Oscar and I'm just still drinking from the mug. I wrote under that because I'm not afraid to say, oh, was that a shitty comment? Because most of these things people would never say to your face, right? We live in a world where people say some crazy shit online that they would never say to your face. And I'm not talking about like fighting. I'm just talking about like in general, you know, couth, if you will. And so I wrote back. I was like, were you being a dick saying that? And they wrote back, of course. They wrote back, oh no, all love, man. All... Like, in what world is that love? Where you're like, oh, still waiting on your Oscar. How dare you have hope? How dare you have goals and dreams? How, you know, people will smash you down the second you start talking about your dreams, your hopes. They like you talking about being depressed. Other people, majority of people, it's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing. If you got people that believe in you, if you got one person that believes in you, you're lucky. Because so many people, they may smile to your face. Oh, I'm going to see your face. They're backstabbers. Backstabbers. Keyboard warriors. That's true. All right. Let us move on, Howie. Shall we? Yes. So what do you guys want to move on to, okay? We can do a couple different things, okay? And I will see what you want to do. And in the meantime, I just want to listen to a little TikTok music. I like it. No, not that one. This one. We could talk about my story with Identity Thief. We could talk about December 30th in general is a very interesting day. It's a really interesting day. Some bizarre birthdays have happened, and just like, when I looked at it, I was like, this is an interesting day. Got Carlos clips. We'll play that later. We could talk about new logo. What do y'all want to do? Remember, you guys are the co-hosts. This is the most interactive show, funniest show, morning show in the world. Identity Thief. Identity theft. I think we may have to chat about that here soon. YouTube poll. Yeah, we could do a YouTube poll. Yeah. I like the hugs. I gotta be able to see what it looks like. I gotta see I'm gonna pull up and I'm gonna go to my live. Go here and pull up the live, and then I can, oh, that is so cool. The little emojis. and all the topper things. Like I'm seeing it for the first time, like on YouTube. That's very cool. Very cool. Oh yeah. All right. Cool. Hell yeah. It's the 69 emoji. Yeah, baby. It's all right. I think I'm just gonna go to Identity Thief. Why not? Why not? Bum, 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 bum. I love it. All right. So I found this yesterday. What the hell is this? Well, this is a little card that says my name, obviously, and then it says Lewis in front of it, and that is who I played in Identity Thief. And what is Identity Thief? Well, I'll tell you what Identity Thief is. It is a really funny movie that came out some years ago, and I am gonna pull it up here so you can see the trailer. And at the time, I had just gotten into Thief trailer. Boom. I shouldn't say I just got into acting, but I'm gonna show you this because it's kind of cool. But it was definitely the beginning of my acting career, and I definitely was. Whoa! Drop my pen. Was working a lot, was working a job that I needed for insurance, was hustling and grinding, was taking acting classes, and was looking for a little break, okay? Because I just had my kid. My wife and I were not just married, but, 2 or 3 years in. And I'm going to bring this up here so that people can see this here. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to start it over. Stop screen. Oh, wait a second. Boom. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. There we go. There we go. Damn, Tammy, you do know me so well. We're going to stop sharing that screen. And we're going to bring up this screen right here. Boom. So yes, literally was selling slicers at the time. Had just moved into a place in Orlando, had just gotten enough money to get that first month, that security deposit, and that last month, boom, got in there. Just I remember my daughter was young. Got this audition for this movie, and the breakdown was starring Melissa McCarthy, Jason Bateman. Now, mind you, this is probably 2012, maybe, and all I want is to book a role to kind of satisfy and know, okay, at least validate. All right, I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right things. And it's tough. I booked some commercials, I booked some other things, but something that really stood out, something that really, to be honest, was like a scene stealing thing, something that I could always talk about. And so I get this audition, and the audition is for a junkyard worker. And I get it from it's a junkyard worker, and there's no lines in it. It's just a grunt. Okay? And it's a scene where Jason Bateman walks up, and you know what? I'm gonna put a little banner here. Boom. Behind. Boom. Behind the scenes of Identity Thief. Well, I misspelled that. All right, that works. Boom, boom. Let's get that going. All right, so I see it, and I was like, all right, I could do something funny with this. And the audition is literally this: junkyard worker looks up. The Jason Bateman character is trying to sell a car to this junkyard worker, and the junkyard worker looks up and kind of gives him this grunt, and that's it, right? So the scene was probably like me, goes up, and I look up and I go, something like that, And anyway, I sent it off, didn't think about it. My agent calls me back. She's like, hey, Carlos, they love that. Can you play an Indian gas station attendant? And I'm like, look, I don't know if there's a bunch of Indians walking around that look like me. Okay. But if they do, then yes, I can. But the fact is, I'm not going to be able to pull off an Indian dude. Why don't you give an Indian dude that part? Oh, Barbara, you never saw this? You got to go see this. You will love this movie. And so, no, my agent goes, no, Carlos, no. They just want you to play a character. Just do a character and read the roles for a gas station attendant. They sent me over the script. And what was the scene? The scene was, Sunset John, I'm not talking about, American Indian. I'm talking about, Indian from India, Barbara, I know your style because you laugh at all my crazy stuff. This movie will become one of your favorites. It becomes people's favorite movies because it's just a fun, crazy comedy. I'm going to play the trailer here in a second. So I go, all right. So I read it and I'm like, oh, this could be like somebody working in Miami, like a cousin, hey, and the line was, you cut the card. And so they said, are you willing to drive there to do the audition? And this was in Atlanta. Okay. And now, mind you, at the time, we were broke as a joke. I remember looking into my account on the second trip. I remember looking at my account. We had like $60 in my account. I had some credit cards. We had just we'd just gotten this place. So like our money that we used, we were out. And I was like, I told my agent, she's like, it's you'll get to audition in front of the director. And so I was like, yeah, I don't care if I have to walk there. I'm going. And shout out to my mother-in-law who was like, do you need anything? I was like, nah, I'm good. I made myself a little sandwich, a little turkey sandwich for the road. Got in my car, and this car was like a busted ass car. So I was like, driving to Atlanta, 6 hours, the whole time, and just kind of going over and over and over in my head, and then getting there, and now my agent had told me, hey, it's not Indian anymore, so don't, just do a character. So then when I walk into the audition room, I see, and this is the crazy thing about being an actor, is you see your competition. That's why at least in the old days, now not really as much because a lot is tape. And so you walk in and you see other people that kind of look like you or offshoots of you or like versions of you. It's really weird. And a lot of times when you work in town a lot, you'll know the people. And so you'll end up seeing a lot of the same guys or whatever. And this was not the case. This was people from all around. And when I got in, I could tell, I could hear them. There's some Indian dudes there. And I could hear them doing an Indian accent. And it was funny, man, because like I hadn't thought about this in a while. But when I got there, I was also ready to go. I was ready to walk in that room and kill it. I was ready to go. And when I got there, I wanted to intimidate the other people that are there, to look ready. I walk in, hey, how you doing? I'm slam it down. I'm not even looking at my script, and I'm looking around, and they're all looking. And then the casting director walks in and is like, hey guys, remember, like, this is not Indian. It doesn't have, we actually don't want it to be Indian because that's too cliche. And all of them like, what? And I was like, yeah, I know. That's what I'm doing, this Cuban guy. And so then I walk in, and the director, because you want to do your research on shit, right? I knew the director because it was in the audition. And so I went and looked him up, and I was like, oh shit. He just directed one of my favorite documentaries called A Fistful of Quarters. It's The King of Kong. When this guy takes on this Donkey Kong championship. It's a fantastic movie. I just watched it. And so that's the universe going, hey, bring that up. At least that's what I thought. And so when I walked in, I said, hey, Seth. His name was Seth. I go, Seth, I loved your documentary, King of Kong, man. It was really great. And this is what I try and tell other actors or other people when you walk into a room. You don't want to be you don't want to be fake. You don't want to be insincere. You want to be genuine. If you don't know the person, say, hey, welcome, nice to meet you, whatever. But if you genuinely, I would put it up there as one of the best documentaries. In fact, I would say it probably set off the whole documentary craze in the early 2000s. or mid 2000s. And anyway, he lit up. And because just like all of us, we love talking about the things that we do in our lives. It doesn't matter at what level, and especially if you can genuinely appreciate it. Hydration break. Hydration break. Let's take a sip of water. Right? I've been talking for too long like an asshole. Come on. All right. So I walk in, and it is fun to audition in front of people. It is fun to audition in front of somebody that can give you feedback, especially a talented director. So which sucks now, because most of the time I audition for stuff is on tape and I don't get any feedback, and you just send it off and you don't know what they're looking for. And this is a perfect example of why something like this is really good. And so basically I walk in, all right, let's go. So I do my thing, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, he sits there. And then, I do my, hey, you got to pay your bills. You got to pay your bills. And he sits there and he's like, can you do it a little less angry? Now, here's the funny thing. I didn't think I was being angry. I just thought I was being funny. But I was like, oh, yeah. And because I've taken acting classes, and because I've worked with other directors, and because I said, hey, I could go to an 11. Where do you want me to go? Like a 7? That's always a question you ask. Where do you want me to go? If I'm at a 10, do you want me to be at a 7? Tammy, I did it on purpose so that people would see the misspelling and stop. Isn't that crazy how I think of things like that? And you did that. I think I'm going to turn it to that. I said, okay, pulled it back. And this is all he did. Ready? I did it again. And he goes like this. Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks. Shook his hand, get in a car, drive 6 hours back home. 0 information. 0 things if you booked it or not. Okay? And just driving home the whole time, like, I hope I did good enough. I hope I can book this. If I book it, it'd be pretty amazing. Get home, hear nothing back. And that's why you have to have faith within yourself so many times. Because a lot of times you're going to get tested, and it's going to be quiet, and nobody's going to be telling you anything. And it's just going to be you. And that's the universe and God saying, hey, how bad do you really want it? Are you going to buckle? Are you going to say you suck? Are you going to say you don't deserve it? Are you going to push it away? Are you just going to have some faith? And thank God I just had some faith. Because I got a call from my agent saying you booked it. And my God, that feeling of knowing that I booked it was, I remember I was in a Chick-fil-A line, okay? I was dressed as a chef, about to go sell slicers in a Belk, some godforsaken place. And I'm like, it was a Friday morning, and I'm in the Chick-fil-A line. I had just enough to get a little bit of Chick-fil-A. I was feeling good. It's like, I'm going to get some Chick-fil-A. I'm going to reward myself today. I'm going to get me some Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Last Poet, my man. Member, topper, in the house. And I said, I am. And so I get a call from my agent. She's like, Carlos, you booked the Jason Bateman movie. I was like, what? Yeah. It gave me energy and strength. And so then she said, there's going to be a table read. Can you make it next week? And I was like, yeah, once again, not having that money. Table reads in Georgia. Got to drive that way. Said, absolutely, I'll make it there. Next week happens. Drive there overnight because I didn't have money to get a hotel room. Slept in my car. Woke up that morning. Went to a Wendy's. I forgot what that was. But went someplace, splashed some thing. Make sure, look good. Because I was like, there is no way I'm going to miss a table read. No way in hell am I going to miss something that I have seen my entire life and always wanted to be a part of. No way am I going to miss a Universal Studios table read with Melissa McCarthy, Jason Bateman. Okay? So what is a table read? A table read is when you sit around in the room and you go over the whole movie reading it, and they film it, and you kind of get the beats of it, and you kind of understand, you know, what how the movie's gonna flow, and you kind of get these different ideas. And I'd never been a part of one. I've done one, small levels, whatever, but this level, as a little kid, being obsessed with watching behind the scenes stories and everything that comes with it and seeing everybody, I was like, oh yeah. See, it's nerve-wracking, not nerve-wracking, it's exciting. But yes, a little nerve-wracking. And you sit around a table, several tables. So I walk into this Universal Studios area in Atlanta and I walk in the room, and everywhere is the storyboard of the movie. And I'm like, ow, just hurt my arm. Ow, I just got a cramp. Ow, that was weird. Everywhere. Ow, that hurt. Everywhere was like scenes and stuff, and the scripts are on the table, and people are walking around, and there's all, I'm like, oh, and they don't know I just slept in my car and drove from Orlando here. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I look, and right there is my name, Carlos Navarro Luis. I know this doesn't mean much to people, but to an actor, this is everything. Acknowledgement. Especially a TV film actor. You don't get to have one of these unless you have a proper role on the film. And I tell you, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God. And I sat down, and I was like a little boy, like giddy. And then Jason Bateman walks in. And then Melissa McCarthy walks in. And remember the thing I told you about being like genuine? And my wife was obsessed with Gilmore Girls, and she had just done Bridesmaids. And so I was like, you know what? I got to go holler at her and tell how funny, because I've always thought she was so funny and nice and sweet. And I walked up to her, and I was like, Melissa, I just got to say I'm a big fan. She's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, and shook my hand. And it's like my wife, I said, I feel like I've watched a lot of you because my wife is the biggest Gilmore. Oh, thank you. We talked for a little bit anyway. And then we go sit down, okay? And now we go sit down, and now's the time when you go. Now my scene happens pretty kind of early in the movie. If you think of like 90s and 2000s crazy movies where they're like this rompous adventure, they usually get kicked off. If you look at like the acts of a film, a 3-act film, you know, and this kicks off the beginning of the second act usually, or the middle of the first act, where it's like, oh, something happens that turns the tide. All of a sudden, this movie it's not what you think it was. And so I happen to be playing that character in the film where the things turn. Now, I'm talking to the actors just like you and I are talking right now. And then when we sit down, of course, I play a character. So my character talks like this. It's a mixture of my cousins and Jose Canseco and people from Miami. It's a mixture. So this is the voice that I thought of this, okay? Like this, okay? Crystal, we were wondering where the hell you were at. I'm still in the story. It's still fire, okay? Everybody loves Gilmore Girls. That's a good show. So we start doing it. And it gets to my part where Jason Bateman walks into the gas station, and he needs to get his credit card, and it doesn't work. And the first line is, the card doesn't work. The card doesn't work. And of course I go, mira, the card doesn't work. And the entire time starts laughing. I'm like, and I do my thing or whatever, and everybody laughs because you got to pay your bills. Because what I forget sometimes, being Hispanic and living in Florida, sometimes people aren't around Hispanic people. I know, in this crazy day and age, and they get a kick out of it. So they all got quite a kick out of it, and they all laughed, and they just were like, did a good job there, whatever. And then I go and I have the next, I think a couple days after is when I actually go shoot my scene. And I go and I sit down, and I drive up to the shoot, and I get to my trailer, and there is Jason Bateman walking towards my trailer. Yes, that's right. Oh my gosh. My thing just died again. I hate this thing. Okay, that's it. I officially am going no more Bluetooth bullshit, rechargeable stuff. with the mouse. I'm going to go old school plug-in mouse. I'll never charge this bitch again. I hate this pussy-ass battery life of this mouse. I hate it. I'm going to throw this mouse off of my window because the battery life is 32 seconds, I believe. No, Tammy, I drove back. I drove back. I didn't have a place. No, I drove back, and then I waited, and then I did. Then they put me up. Then luckily, thank you for actually asking that, Tammy, because I drove back, and then luckily they put me up. They would have flown me out because if you hit a certain part in the movie, they will pay for your stay and stuff like that. And yeah, and so, oh, what's going on? I got it here. You're such a sweetheart, though. Look at this one. Billy, eat your heart out. Do you want to stay for the rest of the Identity Thief story? Or bring?
Well, I'm making chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh, you are? Yeah.
Why does this make me look so red? What kind of saturation do you got on this?
Well, there's a little red to it, yeah.
Yeah, I look like I'm like an Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, well, I think I look kind of cool, though. Look, you have no idea, Los, how much these behind you've literally put in the... Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, this is, what? Yes, I got it. Yeah, I plugged it in here. Yeah, I plugged it in. I back up because of last time, but I'm done with this Bluetooth shit.
Okay, well, I was just coming to help.
Thank you. Oh, aren't you? You're just being so
Hi, Barbara.
So helpful.
You're welcome.
You look like you walked out in the cold.
I know, but
well,
I don't actually.
You know what? Hold on a second. Let me change the wipe.
But I've noticed every time I come in here, it looks like that. But it doesn't make you... Well, I guess now it's not quite as bad. Welcome to Top of the Morning, y'all. Listen, you don't need to work on the white balance while... Is that better? No, that's worse. It's fine. No, that's blue. No, yikes. No, just get back to your story. That wherever you just had it at right before that was better. That's better. Okay.
Need some water.
Okay. Is there anything else I can get you, honey?
No, not right now. What do you think of the shirt? You sure?
I like it. It's gonna show your sweat.
Yeah. What size is it? Large?
Yeah, I was seeing what brand it was. Do you want me to get you some more? Oh my god.
Doing this show is so fucking hard, guys. Billy is supposed to be refueling this stuff. Anyway, all right, so where was I? You know what? My shirt does need nipple holes. I got to take the hat off for now and be a true bald dad. All right, so. Oh. Damn, Billy. So, yes, if you get a certain role, they will pay for your stay. So, luckily, ready? This is the cool shit. I got to stay at the Ritz-Carlton. They put me up in a badass hotel. That was the first time I ever stayed at a Ritz-Carlton. When you put these productions got money. So here I am. This is the dichotomy of being an actor. I go from and then they let me stay there for 3 days. Okay. So I go from sleeping in the car to staying and having things paid for. So I have a full day in Atlanta on my own. And this is where I begin the tradition of doing like photo. Thank you, my love. This is going to recharge me, and now I'm going to be... Oh, you know what? I'm a little less red with this one. Yeah. She's such a peach. I'm keeping her. So I go, and I had a full day to myself, and I got to tell you, man, at that time, I was so stressed out. And to have a day where I was just on my own and I had my camera because I was still doing photography then. So I was still trying to get better. So yeah, so in the midst of that, I had a photography company doing weddings and family portraits so I had, and so I was like, I got to get better at photography. So I would take my camera out and I would do these photo hikes. And so I would just walk miles in Atlanta and by myself, because I didn't have any money to buy anything else. So I'd buy like some cheap shit to eat and put it in a backpack and walk around. And then I learned Atlanta. Little did I know I'd be spending a lot of time in Atlanta. And so then the next day I get to set. I go to my trend. Now, mind you, this is the first time I'm really experiencing anything like this. And I go and I get to my trailer and I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. Now I'd done Prison Break. I'd done some other stuff. Morning, toppers. I have gone and done that, Tammy, and it is amazing. I didn't do it on that trip. I did it when I was shooting Hawkeye, and it is unbelievable to see that whale, the shark whale, and it is unbelievable. Back to the story. So I'm in my trailer, and who do I see walking towards me? Jason Bateman, holding his little dog. And he's like, Carlos. I'm like, oh. And these guys are pros. They look at the list. They remember the names. And I'm like, oh, my God. Andrew Lincoln did that to me, too. And when I'm the number one on a set, I will remember everybody's names so that when they meet me and if they like me or they're like, oh, shit, he remembered my name. That's the shit that I want to carry over that I've learned from other greats. And so he walks up to me and he's got his dog, and I'm like, and this is another situation. We all love, who doesn't love Jason Bateman? Come on. If you don't like Jason Bateman, you got a fucking problem with you, okay? And so he walks up to me, and he's like, Carlos, great job on the table read. You're hilarious. I'm like, oh my God. I go, Jason, I got to tell you, man, I'm a big fan. I was a big fan of Arrested Development. And I go, man, and he's like, oh, well, tell all your friends I'm a dick, okay? Please tell them that. And he's just acting like Jason Bateman. I'm like, oh my God, it's just like you. And he was so cool, so nice. And he goes, hey, we're going to be later. Well, we'll be shooting our stuff later, but man, great job on the table. I look forward to working with you. Okay, cool. I remember sitting back in my chair like, oh my God. Hold on, Rachel, can we call off the search party? Rachel just got here. What the hell, Rachel? You're getting to the juicy part. Don't worry, we haven't done Carlos clips yet. We haven't talked about December 30th being one of the weirdest birthdays. Some of the most famous people and some of the most disgraced people as well. Barbara's saying top of the morning. Of course, Sam's saying here. Jason Bateman actually watching. And Julie almost made it on that Ozark show. Almost made it on that Ozark show. Almost made it on that Ozark show. Sounds like almost made it on that Ozark show. Almost made it on that Ozark show. Almost made it on that Ozark show. So, by the way, so this is why I kept that. All this story was triggered from this. Keep your shit that is important to you. It doesn't have to be, this is a piece of paper, but this allowed me to remember this entire story and keep it fresh. So I go back to my trailer. Then now how it works on a film set, TV or film, is you get to a set, you'll know where you're shooting in the day. Okay, so if you're shooting early in the morning, they'll say, okay, you got a 6 a.m. call time, so you got a 6 a.m. call time. You got to be there at 6 a.m. That means you'll probably be shooting, oh, Jeremy, good to see you in here, dude. Good to see you in here, man. You'll love this story. Jeremy, another amazing actor, artist, and real estate agent. This man will sell you a house and rock and roll your face off, okay? It's a guy you can trust. Good dude, real estate agent. You can trust him. Give a shout out to your real estate agency, bro. I love how you've taken your artistic talent and infused it into your real estate agency. This guy's like a musical theater, done everything. So good to see you in here, Jeremy. And give a shout out to your real estate agency. Barbara, it gets better. It gets better. So so how it works is you get your trailer, you have your wardrobe there. Now you've already selected your wardrobe because you've worn it, they've tested it out, you've worn it, you go there and the producers will look at you, we like that, we don't like that, right? So So then, so I'm in my, and then you go to makeup. So you go to a different trailer, and then you get walked over like a little baby. You get walked over to these areas, and this is how it is for every shoot. It doesn't matter. You do a little shoot, you do a big shoot. This is the way it goes, right? Now I'm learning this. I'm learning this as it goes. And so, ooh, cool. Where do I go next? Ooh, makeup. Okay, cool. And I sit down in the makeup trailer, and who do I see to my left-hand side? And maybe I can pull up a picture of her here. Melissa McCarthy, looking just like that. Hair out to here, makeup all over her face, talking up a storm. She doesn't notice me because I kind of sit down and I'm a little bit down away from her, but I'm like, oh my God, there's Melissa. And I'm not trying to be like, hey, Melissa, And so, oh, there we go. Shout out to Keller Williams Heritage. And so I sit down and I'm like, and she looks up, I swear, she goes, Carlos? And I'm like, oh, hey, Melissa. She's like, oh my gosh, Carlos, you were so hilarious in the table read. And I was like, what? And she's like, Jason and I and the producers just kept talking about how funny you were. I'm like, thank you so much. Oh my God. I'm like, and she's like, I can't wait to see that in the movie. Just great job. Great. And this is why I know you'll never find a hater doing better than you. She's winning. She's nominated for an Oscar. She's one of the funniest female actresses ever. And she is there giving me, some guy she just met, a compliment that I have kept my entire life. That has not vindicated me, sure, validated me, made me feel so good that I hope in my own little way that I have been able to pass on something like that to somebody in a realm similar to that, right? That's what I hope. Because look at what it did for me. It was like, I was like, because you go to classes and you audition and you don't make it and you this and that and you just doubt yourself and you're just always doubting yourself. And as an artist, you're doubting yourself. And as a human, you're doubting yourself. So then when you get somebody that has reached a level that you can look at and go, that is the definition of success. And they say, man, great job. And on that day, Carlos's heart grew several inches. Yeah, podcast. Yeah, that's why I will always love this woman. Anybody shits on her around me, hell no. I will stand up for her. It is, Crystal. It's one of truly the greatest compliments to come from somebody that I truly respect. Because not only is she an actress, she's a mom, she's a wife, she's been doing it all, oh, thanks, Julie. And she's been doing it all with such grace. And I really admire that. I really, really, really admire that, especially in a woman, in a mother, and a wife. So now I got to go to set. Now I see Jason. He sees me. Hey, now you get in a van, and now you're transported over to your set. Okay, so you're at what they call home base. Right, and that's where all the trailers are at, and then you'll be okay. Now we're ready for Carlos, and then you'll have a production assistant who will then take you to your van, and then the van will then take you to your shooting location. The shooting location could be 10 minutes away, it could be an hour away, could be usually not an hour away because usually the base is pretty close. So this one was just around the corner, okay, and. The scene that I'm shooting is a scene that in the movie is maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I couldn't tell you how long it is. But this is how the beauty of filmmaking. This scene, the director knew was a jumping off point in the film. So, yes, Sam, yeah, no, I love that you love the logistics of it all. It is, I know. And if you're not like into that stuff, it's boring. But yes, walking around and seeing home base and seeing where they do this and seeing where you're like, and you have to have that kind of giddy excitement to do this. If you don't have giddy excitement about being part of the entire process and all you care about is you being on camera and filming your part, get the fuck out of here. You really have to appreciate every piece that makes a film. It's just like being a part of a team at your work, at your anything. It's like if you are just about you, then it's not going to work. So Jason hasn't talked to me now. We're in the van, and he's not as friendly as he was before. And I was like, what the? Okay, I thought we were best friends. But I have learned, ready? In acting class, shout out to Lauren. If you want to go to a great class, Class Act Studios here in Orlando, they're going to teach you everything you need to be on a big set like I was. I didn't know how to act in these situations, but when you go to acting school, Class Act Studios, you go, oh, guess what? Some actors don't like to talk before they get to set. Yeah, Sam. They get into the character before they shoot. Exactly right. So, no, it's funny you say that. He was being himself. And then as we were going, he had his script. I had mine. We were being quiet. And now one thing that had never happened to me before, okay? One thing that had never happened to me before when I was rehearsing was that, and I remember my teacher, Yvonne, God rest her soul, that she says, sometimes you're going to get to a set and an actor won't speak with you until you hit the set, and then they will start doing lines with you. And I was like, damn, really? And I'd never seen that before. So we get to set, and I got to tell you, especially Sam and all you guys who love that he gets to set. Oh my God. This wasn't just a little shoot. This was a Universal Studios. They'd shut down the block. There was like 4 cameras. There was so many people. This is my first big film show. I'm like, oh my God. I get to set. They walk me over to the director. Now Jason takes off, okay? And I'll tell you why in a second here. Yo, Drain Doctor, checking in, guys. Drain Doctor's checking in with the super dope picture where actually Thomas looks like the Drain Doctor could be in the CIA. Could be in the CIA, delivering messages back home. He's like, I'm Russian Drain Doctor. I will fix your drain, yes? And then you deliver messages back to home. So they walk me over. Director wants to see you. What? Director wants to see me? Okay. So I walk over to the director, and I'll never forget this shit, y'all. I'll never forget this shit. Top of the morning to the Drain Doctor, y'all. Top of the morning to the Drain Doctor, y'all. Was I nervous? Good question, Rachel. I gotta tell you, excitement is definitely more the word. To say I wasn't totally anxious and a little bit nervous, I think I would be lying. And thank you, Sam. Shout out to the Drain Doctor. You know what makes me nervous? A clogged toilet. You know what makes me nervous? You're not getting that hot water. Oh, God. You know what makes me nervous? A sink filled to the brim. You know what doesn't make me nervous? Is having the Drain Doctor. Drain Doctor Plumbing and Drain. $50 off the other guys. So was I nervous about performing? No. I got to be honest. I would be nervous for many other things in life. Doing a simple long division on a chalkboard in front of 30 people would make me nervous. I'll be honest. Okay? I gotta say, that is really funny, Sensei John. I want a drain nurse. That is... Drain Doctor, do we have a drain nurse? Not yet. So there are other things that would make me nervous. This is what I've been doing my whole life, and I kind of felt, especially after what he said to me. So the director comes over to me, and he goes, Carlos, I want you to do exactly what you did in the table read, exactly what you did on audition. I want you to make Jason Bateman laugh. We're going to be shooting this with multiple cameras. We're not going to stop. So just go through it. And I'm like, yes, thank you. To tell me to do improv, okay, that's what I wanted. Because most of the time, they do not want you doing improv on a set. Unless the director specifically, like Seth says, hey, I want you, then you don't do it. In fact, they'd be like, are you kidding me? Here we go. We got Robin Williams here. Great. So I'm like, oh my God. So I remember sitting there and thinking to myself, and that's actually when I did get a little nervous. When I did get a little nervous was when I stepped on set and I looked around and there's just massive cameras everywhere in this gas station, okay? So I walk in and here I am in this gas station, and it's a gas station on the corner of wherever. Oh, thanks, Thomas. Appreciate it, man. I know you mentioned that last time too. So I walk in, it's a regular gas station that they've made it out to be this gas station. They're Carlos, come back here, let's get you mic'd up, and there's people working on me and getting all mic'd up. And then Jason walks in, and I walk up to Jason. I'll never forget this. I walk up to Jason, and he starts doing the lines. Hey, my card doesn't work. Card doesn't. I'm like, what? And I'm like, and it hit me, my acting class, Yvonne. Sometimes actors just start doing their lines. I was like, oh, this is that moment. So I was like, you don't pay your bills. So I jumped right into it. And we start going back and forth. Oh, you don't pay your bills or that. And I'll never, ever, ever, ever forget this. I stopped, we did our scene, and he looks at me dead in my face and he goes, do it just like that every time. That was amazing. And he walks off. And I was like, oh shit. So here we are. We're about to film. I get by. And now remember, normally you film one line, they might cut, they might do another thing. This is like a theater thing. So if you screw it up, you screw it up. They get in their places. I'm behind the counter. Jason's about ready to enter the store. There's a full crew, 3 cameras running film, massive video village watching outside. They don't know shit. There's no rehearsals. By the way, there's no rehearsal. We're going to block some things out, okay? We're going to block some things out, but it's not theater. We're not going over things a million times. This is TV. This is film. We don't have time for that shit. We got to do another shoot across town. This is what TV and film is, okay? So, ready? All right, here we go. And action. Jason comes in. Says the sign. Mira, papi, you don't pay your bills. Okay, I gotta cut the car. No, I don't pay the car. I gotta cut. Look, pay your bills, Sandy, okay? Because I gotta cut the card. And I'm improvising. We're going back and forth. We're fighting. We're screaming. He's tapping on the thing. And he walks out. And as an actor, you keep going until the director yells, cut. It's just a rule. If you stop acting before the director yells cut, you're a rookie. You're green. Get the fuck out of here. You might have fucked up the entire shot because the director may be going, I want to have that last. And so because I went to school, I learned, oh, you don't stop. Jason walks out and he's Mira, I play for the Rockies, okay? I could be a baseball player. Don't disrespect me. Okay. And I'm going on 30 seconds afterwards. I'm like, is he ever going to yell cut? And then finally he yells cut. And the entire crew goes, bah! Starts dying laughing. The crew, picture what the crew is. The crew is blue collar, tough artists, men, women. They've seen it all. They don't generally react to what is being filmed. Generally. Their job is to make sure it looks good and sounds good. Their performance is not their job, right? And when they all died laughing, I still get chills thinking about it. And Jason walks up to me and he taps the glass like, just like that. Just like that. And I said, I'm going to make you laugh. And dude, all day long we shot this scene, improvising, back and forth and going. And I finally made him crack. And there were so many times, it's really weird, guys. It is so weird that the mind is so powerful because I can remember being in the scene, doing improv with Jason. We're good, and I'm going to show you the scene here in a second. And in the midst of it, being like, holy shit, I'm doing improv with Jason Bateman as he's staring at me. I can like, not only am I doing it, but I can like, this third person is back here watching it. Watching it going, holy shit. Remember all those people, those pieces of shit that stared in your face and said, you're never going to do this. This is the only thing you're going to do. All that shit collects and you go, ah, thank you. You fueled this. And it went absolutely amazing. Did you say y'all did? Yeah, multiple times, Tammy. All day long, we did the scenes in different ways. So what they do, they shoot these different things. And so then they collect these parts and then they put everything together. Do I have any of that footage? Yes, Tammy. Here, I'll tell you actually what they ended up. Dude, EME, it was so much fun. And this is what I try and tell kids and students and anybody who gets into the arts. If you can't have fun doing it at the lowest level, and what do I mean by the lowest level? I'm not talking about like the class of it, if you will. I'm talking about literally starting with your friends, making videos, making movies. And if you can't do that at that level, you're not going to enjoy it at the highest level. It's the same shit. It's the same. So I'm just giddy because here I am, I film this, they love it, they say it's great, and I go back home, and I go back to my regular life, and I go back to my acting classes, and I go back to selling slicers, and I go back to just doing everything that I can. I'm like, all right, and I was in this world for a moment, and then it was like God and the universe going, here's a little taste, here's a little taste, you'll get more of it in the future, but how bad do you want it? And I guess I needed it. Because I can remember one day, it was a rougher day. And I had an acting class that day. And I hadn't been to an acting class in a bit. I remember, and I was like, can you give me a sign? Can you give me a little sign that I'm on the right path? I don't do that all the time. I do pray. I do try and pray every day. We got to pray just to make it today. We got to pray. Pray. We got to pray just to make it today. So I get home late. This is so fucking cool. I hope all you guys get a moment like this in your life. And it was later, and the class went well, and I get home. Hell yeah, Evans. I'm so glad you got that Hammer reference. And I remember there was a little like a little ledge that I would put my keys on. We were living in a tiny College Park house that in the back there were so many rats. Anyway, and I remember setting it down and getting my phone, and I was like tired, and my phone pops up and it says, "Hey man, you made the trailer." I was like, I made the trailer. Now I had just done a short film. And so I was like, oh, cool. I guess I made the trailer of the short film. So I click on it. Now, mind you, I haven't thought about this movie. It's been months and months because, the movie gets shot, then they got to make the trailer. So I had not thought of, in fact, I was like, what if they cut me out of it? So I get my phone out. It's just a link that somebody sends me. And I get my phone out, 10:43, 11 o'clock at night. And this pops up. And this pops up here. I click on it. I'm like, oh, I remember thinking, oh, that's cool. They put this in front of it to make it look cool. And I click on it. Boom. And I'm like, And I'm like, what the? Oh, it's the Identity Thief trailer.
When that comes up, we gotta cut the card.
Swipe it one more time. Nothing wrong with that card.
I gotta cut the card.
Don't cut the card. Put the scissors down.
Go pay your bills, Randy.
It's Sandy.
Sandy. Es un nombre de una mujer. Yo soy Sandy. Ay, mi nombre es Sandy.
I bet that was hurtful, wasn't it?
Patterson, you missed your court date in Florida.
And I made
I've never even
the
been to Florida.
freaking trailer. I remember, I was like, what the? And I wanted to wake up Megan, but it was so late, and Magnolia Lennon was so young, and it was so, and I'm jumping up, and oh my God, look how, oh, I'm not showing that bad. I'm like, yeah. And it was just that moment that I was like, oh, I am on the right path. Oh, I am on the right path. Okay, I am. And it was true. I was on the right path. I was on the right path. Thank you, DME. Thank you, Sun State John. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah. And it was like one of those things where I was like, oh. And it was just that, oh, yeah, I cut his card. Oh, I cut the card. It was true. They loved it. They loved it. Not only they put it in every trailer. You know, I watched it 1,000,000 times, dude. And you know, thanks, Tammy. Because you know what a trailer, you know, like there's a lot of shit that you can achieve or do on your own. What's up, Kim? But then there's other things, and this is where I hate to say it, where I may get a little F you to people that have hated. That have hated on me or my career or things that I've done, when in all actuality, you've never achieved anything in the sense that nobody's ever picked you to do anything. Nobody has ever said, hey, no, actually, from an outside realm, no. And this is something that they didn't know me from Adam. They didn't know me from the radio. They didn't know me from this. It was like, yo, and they said, boom. And that validation is what I needed to go on. Because guess what? Then after that, you're going to go through a bunch of shit where you don't book anything. You don't make any money. Is this good or is this not? But if you have the faith in whatever you're doing, that you love what you're doing, you feel you're giving something back, you got to keep going. Sandy es un nombre de mujer? People have come up to me, guys. So the movie goes on to be a massive hit. $100 million, over $100 million. Barbara, I believe you asked this great question. Where did Megan and I go see it? Now, I am so lucky that I've been able to share this with Megan, that there's not this success in my life that happened before or after or whatever, and that we can pinpoint this and our lives and share in this happiness. And we watched it in the movie theater. We went to a premiere of it. And not in Hollywood or anything, but here, and just seeing it. And shout out to Diane. Who is it? Where is she? I thought she was in here. It was just an amazing day. And that's how it works. And because of that, remember when Black Bean made the trailer? So then they ended up telling me later that they made, whoop, there we go. Well, I just pulled up some scariest thing. Identity thief. Oh, gosh. Bloopers. Oh, man, this thing is messing up. Yeah, you know, here's shocker, guys. My keyboard is also a piece of shit. Identity thief gag reel. Let's see, identity thief gas station. Because they ended up putting it as a Easter egg. Oh my gosh, F this. There's something I hate. I'm really mad at Bluetooth right now, guys. I hate it. And bloopers. Sometimes you ever have to, oh my God, it didn't want to hit the letter B. You have to hit your boom. All right. Anyway, it made the bloopers, it made all this other stuff, it made a lot of fun, and then they put me in there and they it worked out. That's my identity thief story, guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was crazy. It was crazy, man. Billy was supposed to make sure we had those, and the battery's draining, guys. The battery's draining for that. It ended up being they filmed some extra stuff for the bloopers, and they put it on the DVD. And I've made very good. You know what, Julie? There's such a fun story behind the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt with Tina Fey, Lisa Kudrow, Ellie Kempler. That I think that'll be the next one. That'll be the next one. Because there's so much. There's a funny one to that too. You think he's buying cheap batteries? I think you're right. I think he's buying cheap batteries. All right. You know what? I think that we need to go to a little Carlos clips. But first we hydrate and stretch, yes? You know, how many of y'all got the day off today? Billy is my producer who has just very rarely here. And he takes a lot of days off. It's like for his dad's funeral, for his cousin's wedding, for his wedding. I guess it's just bullshit. But he's union. He's tied in with one of those unions. Hopefully, Trump destroys every union in the world. That'll make the world better. Huh. And he took another day off. So I'm hiring. The pay starts at $0, but free glasses of water all day, all night long. Still off till this Thursday? Hell yes, Jay. You're at work? You know what I mean? I am going to play a little. I just want to have a little sexy bed. Oh, I definitely got to stretch. Little vacation, Myron? When's the vacation until? Podcast, what do you do? Other than do a badass show, go follow Podcast Media. What up, D? Everybody say hello to D. I love that Bruno Mars look. Sweeping poop out of the horse stalls tomorrow. I like that. You got a horse? How many horses do you have, dude? Remember, this is top of the morning. Number one, the funniest, most interactive morning show in the world. In the world. Manufacturer of trash can lifts on the back of the trucks and powder coat. Get the F out of here. That is one of those jobs that you just don't obviously think about. But in the sense of like essential things, like that line from Cocktail, this is so like stupid to kind of compare the two, is, remember the shoelace string where he's like, you know the person who made this shoelace string? He's a billionaire. And he, you know, like, dude, that is interesting. No shit, it isn't the same without me. There's only one Carlitos, D, and that's why I'm here. Of course it's not the same without me. I hear that every day. That's why I'm here. Radio couldn't contain me, folks. That's why they gave me the boot, folks. Radio couldn't contain me. I need this other form of entertainment. I like the people that listen and watch me. I want you to come on down. I want you to be part of this group. Captions? Put on the captions. That's cool. That is so interesting to me. I love stuff like that. I will watch how it's made stuff all day long. All day long. All right. All right. Let's do this. I'm glad some of you guys are off. Some of you guys aren't. I am off. But then again, I'm off every day. I choose where I want to go, what I want to see, what I want to do. Bad. Me. Day. Me. Bad. All right. It's time. Doom, 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 doom. This is a new song I'm doing. Doom, 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 doom. It's time. Doom, doom. Oh my gosh. Is this thing really? I am going to, when you guys see me next, I swear to God, I'm going to have all plugged in keyboards. And Bluetooth, you won't find a goddamn Bluetooth in this house. I'll burn a Bluetooth down. I'll kill a Bluetooth. Stupid. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm going to put this banner up for all the haters to stop and go, what? He is? How dare he? What did he do to deserve that? Eat a dick. All right. Here we go. It's time for Carlos Clips. It's time for Carlos Clips. It's time for Carlos Clip. What the hell is a Carlos Clip? Carlos Clips, Carlos Clips, Carlos Clips are clips from my life. Clips from my life. Oh, let's go. Yo. All right. Filming at Universal Studios. Okay, so this is the second shot to the passing the torch. We're gonna come up here to this location. We're gonna come over here to the garden area over here and keep it running. Okay, what the hell am I doing, guys? What the hell am I doing? Well, I am fortunate enough to be directing a short film for Lowe's and Universal Hotels. And it's going to be pretty much most of January. I'll be out there filming different locations to create this story. I'll be able to show this story, I think, hopefully to you guys, this film too. It was Friday. This was Friday. I'm walking around. I am just in my glory, walking around, taking this in, scouting locations, figuring out shot sequences, speaking with the managers, the producers, everybody is putting it together. And it is like, I'm like, oh my God, I am loving every second. We were there for hours. We went to every hotel. And this is the beautiful Portofino Hotel. Keep it moving. Okay, boom. So we got, who's the team member here? I was able to use my gimbal, which is my wife got me for Christmas. It is such an amazing tool. And it is just an amazing, it's going to make everything I shoot look so much better. I think we do need something like that, Sam. So let's keep on going with the Carlos Clips. Look how smooth these. Oh, good question. What is a gimbal? It is basically, I've seen people and they have their phones and they move it and it's like, it's actually this right here. So you put the camera on there, phone on there, you're able to move it up and down. It gives everything smooth look. And so this is what I was missing with a lot of my shots. So funny. I went to speak with Mark. at Iron Pixel Studios to talk about purchasing maybe some a new camera, a new lens to produce some things, and had talked a lot of tech talk, and at the end he goes, Carlos, you know what you need to get? The new iPhone. Just get the new iPhone and shoot with that. He's like, the new iPhone cinematic mode is so good that literally the guy who has some of the most expensive cameras in the world is like, just get the iPhone. And so that's what I'm gonna do this week. I'm gonna go get the, because I don't have the new one. I got the older one, and it is you can see the difference so bad with this new camera. It's insane. So anyway, I love it. It was a Christmas gift, and I will always be shooting my stuff. And so anyway, yeah, you're right. They're not too expensive anymore. I think this one was like $70. And it really does help quite a bit to make everything look a bit smoother. You'll see it in these shots here too. We got it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And there, down there, little Billy from Hard Rock. Sweet. Okay, so we are gonna take the second torch relay, and we are gonna take it. They're gonna come this way. So guys, they're coming this way, right?
Oh, there you go. Maybe that's where he's hanging
You see it, like the smoothness of it. Like just like that shot.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
So we are in Aventura Hotel, beautiful hotel, and this is part of the relay. That's my director hat. I'm trying to look like a cool director. Hey, they're gonna come over here, trying to figure out where's the handle. What are we doing? How's it going? Bye, Karen. See ya. Good seeing you again. That is the weird thing when you watch yourself do something that you probably do like a million times a day, which is to say bye to somebody, and then you look at yourself and you're like, I look like a weirdo saying goodbye, and then immediately jump into a serious face. That's some American Psycho shit right there. Look at this. Like, hi, Karen. I was saying bye to really nice Karen. Hey, bye. And then I go to serious Carlos. No wonder people think I'm a dick. Bye, Karen. See ya. Good seeing you again. Happy. Serious. Want to kill you. Weird.
Oh yeah, we gotta get this.
This hotel is one of that we're about to open.
Get all those pretty colors.
Like I'm opening up.
And then they're coming right here. We could do it like that.
Okay.
We could go here.
Look at that hotel. That's one of the new ones that they're opening up. That's actually who I'm working with. Gorgeous, gorgeous hotel.
Coming down. Here comes our friend. Here he goes.
Just the other night while you were sleeping, but
What do you think we're doing?
I think
You want to know something funny, guys? So that video that I just did, that I showed you, I don't want to play it here. I don't know why I even put it in the thing, because it's so copywritten that it'll shut down everything. It's so popular. If you go to my YouTube channel, which you're on, but if you look at the shorts, I put up a short and people love it. So that's my goal. Remember, I said I'm doing this stuff on the live show, sharing it out on the segments, people connecting with it. And it's going real well. So, Noli-poly with rollies on tolies.
you're making that carpet on the wall.
We're going to put that carpet on the wall?
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. No, we're just going to, this is carpet. It
Rug,
looks
area
rug.
rug.
How are we doing?
Okay, so what are we doing now? Barbara, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So we are rearranging. Decorating. Let's see if Billy would have gotten this done beforehand. I don't have to do this. Rearranging the house. I'm sure that's not how you spell it, but I don't care. Add banner. Save and add banner. All right. Megan is constantly doing things with the house. Thank God. Because the house would probably still look at the same as I moved in. Mostly if I was just me, actually, I wouldn't even move here. I'd be in some high-rise condo. that rug very dirty and need to go. Needed to go. It's so clean because it's definitely where our kids, you know, eat and we play, but it's old and dirty and nasty and we got to get rid of it. So we're going to put Lennon's old one there, which is a less old, nasty one, until we get a new one from...
Daddy, how are you going to move that couch?
We're gonna lift it.
We're going to lift it right now.
But I need you to move out of that spot.
Mm-hmm.
Family room makeover!
Family room.
Family
room.
This TV. Carlos, are you gonna be able to do it? Are you gonna be able to do it? You're gonna take
so.
this TV off, put the frame TV up.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be glorious.
I think so.
If you can do it.
I really hope I can do it. And I believe I can do it.
Who's the tallest of this family?
Me.
Daddy, you
Yep.
have to do it by yourself if I'm
Oh, deal. So we discovered, I'm not going to show it, that I believe we had some things that were behind this couch. I'm sure everyone watching cleans up behind their couch every single week. So, but for sake of not totally putting us on blast, it's a little dirty behind the couch that's been sitting there for a while. What'd you say?
No, it's clean.
Say goodbye to this rug.
Goodbye, bye.
You've only known this rug in your life, Magnolia.
Bye, bye.
Bye-bye, rug.
Go like this.
Bye-bye, happiness.
Hold on, Magnolia, you gotta roll it. Roll it.
Hello, new rug. I don't think I'm gonna die. Goodbye, rug. Goodbye.
We need to vacuum this. Hey, stop.
So, yes, Sam, Frame TV. That was Megan's big gift this year. The woman didn't want jewelry or trips to Paris, France. Nope. She wanted the Frame TV. She actually wanted it for years. And this year I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pull the trigger. We kind of got we got a lot of things where we want it to be in the house. The Frame TV. Megan is a designer. She loves it. The Frame TV is just different because it's fully flat against the wall. It is different, very different than a normal, flat screen. And so this is in our main room where Megan, anyway, she just really wanted it for a long time. The carpet we're pulling up, it's been damaged a little bit. Felt pad for those couch legs, and then Megan, or you can easily move it out and clean. Yeah, we actually have a little felt pad on there too. It's just, Yeah, SJ, they're pretty cool, man. I really like it so far. So here we go. Keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving. Oh, get off the air! You're rolling. Oh my God. Oh my. What do we got? A whole little sandcastle on there? Magnolia, don't run through there. Oh boy, you can't really see it. But...
It's all over my feet.
Yuck.
Ugh.
Yuck.
I can't.
I'm gonna throw it out. All right, can you lift it, Nolly?
I know. It's so heavy.
All right, I'll get it out of here.
Oh, it's all over my feet.
This is how she talks to me. What were you saying? I'd like to hear a please before you order me around, ma'am.
Sir.
What do you need? Because so far it looks pretty good.
We'll see. It's too
By the
small
way,
for
we
this
didn't
space, but
buy
it's gonna work for now.
a new rug. First off, Megan was a marketplace queen for a while, and she found that initial rug, so we got that rug. And then this rug, I think, was another marketplace one, but that's from Lennon's room. So we're just moving things around, folks. We took the rug from Lennon's room, now down here. So if you're wondering about that.
But I need you to please.
There it is. That's that magic
Help
word.
me lift this. Come on,
We teach our kids. We learn it in school. Please. But yet somehow our wives forget to say please. Huh? Look at this. It's going to be a cool shot because I'm going to lift up and you're going to be in the shot and I'm going to be in the shot.
Okay, hey, come on.
Hey, please. You guys got to holler at my boy CL right here.
Corey. Hit up Corey. CL Mounting Solutions.
CL Mounting
Get your
Solutions.
TV mounted on the wall.
We got it on the wall. We got 3 TVs up. He's going to be watching this. I got a feeling. Yo, shout out. Pivot. It is 113 years old. Actually, it's long older than that. It was 1913. Yeah, dude. It's super historic. So, sometimes in life you just got to know the things that you can't do. And the walls of this 113-year-old home are very odd. It's like stucco, and then there's wood, and then there's all this shit. And I've put up a bunch of stuff in the walls to know, like, every wall you're like cracking into, like, oh, this is something different. What? Your house was built in 1881, Tammy? Where the hell do you live, in Transylvania? Seriously, where do you live? You got to live in Sanford, 1881, and living in Florida. That's pretty damn old. That's cool though. Yeah. Tammy helped build it. I was a little 20-year-old woman at the time. Do you ever think if anyone hid anything behind the walls? No, because it's not that kind of walls. There was stuff downstairs in the basement that were like letters, because there was 2 homeowners from here that lived here for about 40 years apiece. So yeah, there were some like letters and stuff like that. Claremont. Okay, that makes sense. So this guy, Corey, now I like to do a lot of different things. You guys have seen me try a lot of different stuff, building things, do whatever. TVs and like getting it on the wall. I put up one like with the regular drywall, and this was before I was even better like than I am with the stuff now. And it was a pain in the ass, to be honest. And I knew my wife has wanted this TV up immediately, and it's been 3 days. And then my daughter has wanted her TV up on the wall for years, or I should say a year. And my lazy ass, I shouldn't say lazy because I'm not lazy. I'm not gonna diss myself. I'm not gonna diss myself. And then our den doesn't have, and there's just some. So anyway, my wife looks it up, sees this guy Corey, great reviews. And I'm like, I know me putting this TV up on the wall, a frame TV that is supposed to be so perfect. If I'm off by ½ an inch, my wife is going to be like, no, start over. She's just that particular. And I want to stay married. I love my wife. And I don't want to hear that shit. There's a bunch of shit I can do for her. But this is something that I want done right. So she found this guy, raving reviews, comes over, super cool dude from Atlanta. Of course, we chop it up. We start talking about stuff. Hopefully he watches this later. I think he did subscribe. Go follow Corey. Good dude, local business. Hopefully, hey, go actually do that. Go over there, say hello to him, CL Mounting Solutions, and then Corey, sponsor the show. Now we're cooking with Crisco, because this dude, odd thing, I put up older TV, the mount was level, but TV, yeah. This dude, when he was putting up the flat TV, I was like, thank God, because he was doing so many things that I just wouldn't have been able to do. And then I was like, man, and then he put up the other 3. Really good price, affordable. And man, I laid in my den watching some game that I wasn't even like really cared about. First off, the frame TV is super dope. It looks great in there. It looks great. But we put our big TV in the den, and I haven't had it up on the wall. And if you don't have your TV up on the wall, it is a different viewing experience. It really is. And I was just like, oh, I'm a guy who watches a lot of TV. I love film. I try and watch a classic film all the time. I consume it. I'm part of the whole thing. So I'm not one of these people like, I don't watch TV. No, I do. I am TV. So shout out to Corey. Good guy. Hopefully he sponsors the show.
Corey's going to be watching this episode.
I'll be watching.
He's a topper.
Where you
He's
at?
a topper.
Put up all your grilling stuff. See, you grilled, and I'm still grilling.
Oh, yeah. Look at that, guys. Oh, yeah. Little pita, little naan bread. You don't know naan.
About to have a
Little turkey burger action. Little grilled shrimp. What? Who the hell am I? Chef Beeping? Who the hell have I turned into? That I'm grilling shrimp. Tiger shrimp. Wow. Just call me. Yes. And I put it on that. Yes. Grill it up with Los. Grill it up with Los. He loves to go grilling. He goes grilling while you go chilling. It's segment cooking with Los. Hamburgers, what do you set your temperature and how long? Dude, I got to tell you, I'm not. You know what? That's right. My wife got me a grilling thermometer. I got to use it. I don't have those numbers yet. But turkey, I cook turkey burgers. I know a lot of people don't like turkey burgers, but I put a little Worcester. I put some garlic salt. I put some onion powder. I put a little bit of mayo in there and make it nice and smooth. I make it like a machine. And then I grill them. And then I toast the buns. And then my daughter and my wife love onions and barbecue and a little bit of spinach, and so I make that for them. And then my youngest one eats the one like I do, and we put a little cheese on that, you know? You have a smart grill smoker and a digital screen. Yeah, I actually do want to get better about using the tools. I really am enjoying grilling because they're like looking forward to my food, and I've always wanted that. Like, oh, can you make a turkey burger dag? So it's good. I like it. I like it a lot. So the shrimp. Barbara, you dirty girl. You naughty. I want to taste your cheese. He's a married man, Barbara. He can't just be giving out the cheese, baby. Married man.
Eat it.
You're about to have a turkey burger here soon. Look at that turkey burger. That's for you.
I made a little one for Magnolia.
Yeah, that little guy right there.
The shrimp?
The shrimp too. You want some shrimp?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're gonna eat some shrimp too.
Oh, no, I need that.
Really?
Look at that. Come on, man. Boom. We found out Barbara is actually the cheese drain nurse. I want to taste your cheese, Sam. You sound like from what's that movie? I'll taste your cheese, Sam. Yeah, you buy those on Amazon. I remember I didn't know how to use them at first, but since I make my kids lunch most every day, now I cut them out and they love them. It's really cool. Grilling like a villain. What's up, Zach? Hey, where's DTF? Where the hell's he been? He's probably busy. It's okay. It's okay.
Your Mickey cheeseburger.
Thank you. I'm doing it upstairs.
I forgot the goddamn pizza. I forgot the goddamn pizza. Shit.
All right, what do you do? What do you do when you burn the pizza? It's not that burnt. But what do? Do you eat it? Do you have the balls to eat it? Yeah, I was in the back, Julie. Yeah, I was in the back fixing shit. And then I forgot my pizza. I didn't put a timer on it. So it wasn't fully... What, you madman? John, I gotta tell you, SSJ, you're eating raw dough, buddy. Wow. Oh yeah, I ate it. Don't get no. I ate it. Of course, you would like a thin, crisp crust. If I were to have a rival gang in my pizza gang, Tammy, I would fight the thin, crisp crust. Me and my New York style. I don't know. Do you consider thin, crisp crust? Some people have told me like they consider that. Hold on. You always it doesn't make sense. You can't overcook it, Sun State. If you're cooking it pizza half the time they recommend it. Do you see what I'm saying? Son, SSJ, we're here for you, buddy. You don't. Crust is cooked. You're right. It is cooked. SSJ. Tortilla plus. What the hell are you talking about, Tammy? It's ridiculous. Let's move on. This pizza conversation has gone off the rails. It wasn't supposed to be there. Back to Carlos.
Yeah. Oh my Tia, God. Say hello, Tia. Hi. Sebastian and Lucas. It's my Uncle Tony. He runs a pizza shop over in 29.
That guy right there is my dude. That's my cousin Alex. And he's 50-something years old, but he still acts just like his crazy ass. And that's a guy who I essentially almost modeled my personality after. He was always cool, funny, just being silly. Those are his two boys, Sebastian and Lucas. His mom, Teresa, is like my mom. They live in South Florida. They came up to visit, and it was so nice. I don't have a bunch of my family that I still talk to. And Alex is just one of the dudes. He's like a brother to me. And he just great. It was great seeing them. They came by the house. They'd never seen the house before, and it was really, really nice to have them over. And so I had to show love to Alex because this dude is just the best, man. He's so funny. Everybody loves Alex, and his boys and his mom are just so sweet.
1972. Hey, you want a pizza? You want a pizza? You want a cheese slice? We got the fam over here. We got peaceful coloring here.
And then who do we have over here? I was very fortunate this weekend to have friends over, and that is Kimber and her amazing daughter Charlotte came over, and they do a Christmas exchange every year, and they got Magnolia all these cool toys, and so they're just chilling. It's just I know the highs in life, literally and figuratively speaking, of being partying and getting effed up and having fun or whatever. DTF, did you hear us calling your name? Did you hear? Because we literally just said, hey, where's DTF? Huh. Do we have AI already kicking things out? Good to see you, buddy. You're late. It's fine. No demerits just yet. But man, when you can sit in your home, and I don't give a shit how big your home is or if you live in a tiny little apartment, okay? If you have the ability to look around and be like, man, I'm safe with my friends, my family, my pets, I'm good, I'm safe, be thankful. There's just billions, and no, not millions, but billions of people on this earth, day to day. Their family's not safe. They don't know where they're going to be at the next morning. They don't have these basic things that we take for granted. So when you look around and you go, holy shit, man, everybody, look, no, we don't got most money in the world. No, I don't love my job that much. No, I don't like this. No. But we're good. Soak it in. Yeah, I agree. Having good neighbors matters too. 100%. 100%. You did not. You were in the mountains with the fam, took a little break from the madness. Oh, yeah. Do you remember that you mentioned that? I'm glad, but I'm glad you're back. Glad you're back. We were concerned, to say the least.
Oh, for God's sake.
Say hello, Lennon.
He's like, it's no one's business.
Say hello, Megan. Say hello, Kim.
Make sure that Alex.
That's right. And Kim, I love Kim so much. Shout out to Kim.
That's right.
Make sure that.
We got peaceful coloring here.
I gotta give love.
Say hello, Lennon. Say hello, Megan. Say hello, Kim.
Make sure that.
That is Kim. Never, ever betrayed us. One of Megan's best friends, which in turn became one of my best friends. Always supported us. Never a drop of hate towards us. I love me some Kimber. I love her whole family. Just wonderful people. And just truly supportive. Always been there for us. And when you have people that you love, just like, in case you might watch the show later, Kim, I love you. I know you're still staying the night here. I know you guys aren't watching the show probably now, but I'm just very grateful for people like Kim in my life, for sure. And you got to say it. You think people know it, but then you realize they don't.
Make sure that Alex.
That's right. Does it come up?
Yeah.
What's that thing that Jeffrey does on the camera?
Yeah, we went to this really good South American spot they got here in DeLand. It's called La Parra. It's like a Colombian place. And I get this dish called lomo soltado, which is a Peruvian dish. And it's like meat and rice and French fries and onions and all mixed up. See, we're a family here, y'all. We're a family here. We keep everybody, It's not odd, Tammy. I've been betrayed a lot. I know. It sucks. I literally was talking about it with Kim yesterday. Yeah. Like people that you think you're friends and then you find out, oh, damn, you did that? Oh, okay. Yeah, so that's why I said that. Oh, a lot of people. It's not a fun roll call, for sure. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. That's really special, man. I'm glad to see that. So we are at La Parva, man. So good. Honestly, hot take, overrated. Overrated. Went there recently. Overrated. Sorry. Let me say it. Sorry. Not sorry. Sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Oh, we got some beef. We got some onions.
Good, extra one. Wow. What is it, churrasco?
Churrasco con arroz y todo y avocado, parece, está rico. Maggie.
Gracias.
Then I love my tia. No sponsorship for cooks. I know. I didn't want that to be, but it is the case. So I love also Teresa. This is one of my mom's best friends. And she has love. Oh, nice, Yemi. You know what's up. Don't I always make you guys hungry on this show? Come on. Meats. It's so funny because she walked in and she was like, Carlos, yo quiero. She wanted sopa. She wanted soup. And so when they pulled this thing out, which is like chicharrón, all this stuff, I was like, what are you doing? And Tia has always loved me. She's always loved, because me and Alex are very similar. And we're wild. And she's never been somebody to diss me. She just always loved me, and she always laughed. And she's from Uruguay, sure. So she's my tia. Us Hispanics, a lot of people are aunts and uncles that aren't real aunts and uncles, but she's more of an aunt than most anybody. And so she's from Uruguay. So in Uruguay, they speak with this shush. It's very like Brazilian almost, right? it's a little different than most other Spanish. Like most other Spanish speakers, including Peruvian or Colombian, there's not that zhoosh, that kind of. And so I always loved messing with her, and I would say la pusho en la playa en la pusho, and she just died laughing. Me as a little kid, cracking jokes with her, and she loves Magnolia and Lennon. She's just full of love, and so I loved just being around her. And I don't get to be around her enough. And I love her and her entire family. So she just, yeah, it's called La Parva. You'd like it, Kim. It's really good. I think they got another spot in Sanford. And so she ordered this whole thing. She's tiny on top of it. I don't think she ate a quarter of it.
Esto se llama, ¿cómo es que se llama? La bandeja paisa.
Oh my God. Wow.
Con todo viene, con arepa, con plátano.
Wow, qué rico.
Con huevo.
Wow. Oh, that was it. Look at that. Little abrupt ending. But hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah, man. That was Kim Glassfloor. Wow. I used to grow up eating plantains and rice every day, Sam. Like, I grew up thinking everybody ate plantains and rice every day until I went to my first American home. I walked over and I remember asking, where's the rice? It's like, rice? We never make rice. I'm like, okay. Yeah. The funny things. And then, that's how life goes. Then I grow up and it's not at all what I eat on a day-to-day basis, All right. Hey, where's the plátanos? So I know I'm going long, guys, but DTF just got here. We're fine, right? You think if I yell at Megan, she'll bring me food? Megan, will you bring me food? Megan, will you bring me food and coffee? If I get bacon and some chocolate chip muffins, we're going to keep going because, dude, Megan, platanitos, por favor. And slowly dying. Yo necesito plátano. I'm a Cuban man. This is Cuban Alexa. Alexa. Trae mi plátano, por favor. Because this coffee's rough. All right, I got to do it. I got to go for it. Megan, honey. Oh. She's on the phone. She's on the phone, so she can't give me food. I guess she's working. Only live show. Thanks, man. Yeah, I noticed all these other shows are off. I get it. You got to take some time off. A lot of these shows, they don't want to work that much. I've worked with a lot of these shows. They're tired. They want to go to sleep. They don't want to be interactive like this. Some shows, yes. Some shows are thriving. Some shows are getting bigger. Some shows are getting better. And guess what? I'm going to be on some of those shows this year. I will be on some shows that you know of. And I will be just talking about so many things and interesting things. Damn, you're right, dude. Oh, get over here, you good-looking little peach. Sit on old Carlos Claus's lap.
You've been on for a while.
I'm doing a streamathon.
A streamathon?
Yeah, it's called a streamathon. And Kai Sinet did it, and he got like 1 million subscribers, so I'm pretty close. So listen, God, you're a good-looking woman.
Oh my God.
Whoever is with you, he must be a hunk.
If you hung that TV, she would be bringing you food. Oh.
Yeah, I meant to take that down. Are not be quiet because you're not hanging TVs. You got a broken back.
Oh my God,
it's
does he
true.
really?
Yeah, a TV fell on his back.
Really?
It was a 35-inch Sony Vega TV, and it fell on him. He was under there for about 3 hours.
But is he really?
A girl
does he
had
really
to
have a broken back?
He's got a broken heart
Oh my
and a
God.
broken fart and wiener, but I don't know if his back's better yet. Anyway, not the point.
Thank you, Julie.
Let's yeah.
I know. I just said thank you, Julie. Ow.
Sorry. So here's the deal. I have to talk about December 30th. Do you know December 30th is so weird when it comes to people's birthday?
No, I didn't know that.
Well, I'm about to go into it, but I need bacon.
Oh.
I need chocolate.
Where did you get this shirt from? I think you got it from like Forever 21.
No. Where did I get that shirt from, Julie? I went to an indie shirt shop. I had to travel to find this shirt. It was on a rack in the back of the store, covered by 6 other shirts. But I sensed something was there, like a find. I lifted it up. I looked to the clerk was like in her phone. She didn't care. I said, "Ma'am, how much is this?" She's like, "That's a vintage Alice in Wonderland recreate." And I said, "How much?" And she said, $30. And I said, 27 sold. And
I'm sorry. I am a boss and I have my employees texting me. I have to answer some questions.
okay, the truth
I'm
is,
listening.
I bought it at Forever 21. That's true. So it was just on the rack. And I just thought of you. Because, like, quite frankly, I like half shirts because sometimes I get to see the bottom of your boobs.
Oh my God.
It's true. If you lift your arms up in a half shirt, I'm seeing underboob. And to me, seeing under or side boob is quite frankly just as good as seeing a nipple at times. Because you see the underboob at times you're not supposed to, right? Thank you, SSJ. Yes to the underboob. Hashtag underboob. I would watch a TLC video, creep, because there was plenty of underboob in that video back in the 90s. A lot of underboob. What kind of boss is Megan? She's a boss bitch.
I run the garden shop at Select Growers. I'm a nice boss until I'm not.
She designs all this stuff. She's got her team, and if she doesn't get things right, she looks at him in the face, and she looks at him. She goes, "You're what the French call l'incompétent," just like that. It's a classic line. So listen, honey, freshen up the old coffee.
Oh my God.
I'll do whatever, and I would do anything for Megan. I would do anything for Megan.
Thanks, Sam.
I
That's
would
my
do
place.
anything for Megan, but I'm on
don't.
the show.
You wouldn't see side boob. I have a bra on.
But I'm on. Well, I'm hoping. How often do you guys grab your wife's ass? Because quite frankly,
Do you want?
wait a second. Good question.
No thanks. Oh my God.
We realized that a 69 is the world's greatest hug.
That is a
Isn't it?
no.
You know it is.
No. Oh God.
I'm just saying. Look, and when you do hugs on here, it says 69 when you write hug because, like, I can make it so when people type in words.
How does that say 69?
Let's see. Hold on. So if you go to the YouTube channel and you click on it, look, hold on. That's 69.
How did that happen?
I made it. So I can change. So whatever people hashtag, we do need a t-shirt with 69 hugs on.
Oh my God. That's so inappropriate though.
No, it's not. We're all adults here. Jesus.
Until your daughters.
Well, she doesn't have to see this part of the show. To the top is like HBO.
If you wear a 69 shirt, then it's gonna.
No, it can't be. We're not going to do like a full blown. See, we're just doing Meglo show on here for now. So what's going to be is, and they also got an LOL, is you can't tell like from jump that it's a 69. It looks like two people hugging.
Okay, I would say that's more the way
Right?
to go.
And oh, look at that. Inappropriate is always important. That sounds like it's it is a line. See, I know my wife. My wife misses me. She's in here.
Why? Why do you say that? You are holding me. You asked me to come up here. I think you just missed me.
It's true. Oh, we got this going on in the background here.
I was about to say, why am I hearing myself?
Yeah. Back to the question. Oh, yeah. Ass grabs to the point that it's annoying.
It's all the time.
Yes, gentlemen, husbands. Okay, you want to see the difference between, you want to know the difference between me and you? That's an Eminem song. Okay. How many guys grab their wife's asses on a daily basis, especially if you're walking by them? And then how many women grab their man's ass in a comparison? It's not going to be pretty. It's going to show how horny we are.
Yeah, I don't think it's just, I don't, I mean, maybe some women do that. I don't know. I don't typically grab your butt. Every once in a while, I'll smack it, right? But grab it.
I honestly would like it if you did not.
Oh.
I like to be grabbed. Okay, you can grab me. How about that?
You like to be like touched more than I do.
This is true.
I don't need it.
Arnott grabs mine. Now, I hung out with Arnott for 30 minutes at a pizza shop one time. He grabbed my ass 27 times. And then 3 of those grabs were in the front. And he said, just checking the stock of the pepperoni.
Oh, my God.
He said that.
Oh.
Jared is more of an ass smacker than a grabber. That's why he gets 69 hugs. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal, for always donating to the Bald Dads of America Fund. And to be fair, the image of my ass versus hers is. I agree. Well, I tell you,
That
DTF.
is the funniest picture.
DTF's funny.
Yeah, it's a great picture.
Look at Arnott. He's so uncomfortable. I thought you said you were uncomfortable with us sitting on. I was like, you're uncomfortable with. Well, I like sitting on the booth on the same side.
I know you do, and I don't. Let's sit across. We don't need that. But listen, some people do. Okay, what do you want? You want
Bacon, chocolate muffins, new coffee.
Chocolate muffins.
What the?
I made chocolate chip pancakes. I made some.
You know what I got? Can you make me a toaster strudel? Can you strudel with my toaster? Can you give me a little toodle strudel?
Yeah. So just some bacon, toaster strudel, coffee.
And an ass grab.
Oh, my God.
I got caught by Stella. Oh, Kim. Kim was grabbing little ass. Look, if you can't grab some ass with your wife or your husband, it ain't going to work. You got to keep that spark alive. But it does get a point when, it's annoying. All right, so let's talk about, because fuck it, right? Like, who cares? I was trying to do the show 2 hours, but you know what? It's gone longer. Who effing cares? Let us chat about the birthdays today, because I know you guys have noticed that I am trying to, I'm going to take that one out. I'm just going to use this. I'm trying to do more like stuff that I can put out news-wise, and then birthdays are kind of interesting because sometimes there's no birthdays, and then sometimes there's a bunch. But because it is birthdays, and you know what, Barbara? I know you love my birthday dance. And I haven't done it in a bit. So anybody's birthday out there today, this is a big time, guys. This is what I need you guys to do. This is a birthday part of the show. I want to bring birthdays back. Everybody loves a birthday. I just had my birthday. It made me happy. I love it when people wish me a happy birthday. I need to wish more happy birthdays. Okay? All right. Oh, DTF. Overtime pay. Thank you, dog. Thank you, dog. Muchas gracias. All right. You see that ass grab at the end? A slap, really. Here we go, Barbara. That was for you. That ass slap. Yes, I am taking lessons. That's my man. Boom. 469. All right. It's your sister Cindy's birthday. Tag her on here because this is for you, Cindy. Cindy, we're doing this whole thing for you, Cindy. We love you, Cindy. Cindy. All right, so crazy, man. Today's birthday has two of the greatest sports figures ever are born on the same day. But before we do that, outfit of the day, please. Good call. I like this, Julie. Good idea. Drip of the day. Boom. I'm wearing Goodfella jeans from Target. They fit. So nice. So nice. And the shirt, I believe, is Express. The hat, specially designed. Get their name letter. My ass, so nice. My ass, so nice. So nice. My ass, so nice. My ass, so nice. So nice. Carlos's ass is so nice. Big ass. Super tight. Curly hairs. Some are straight. Carlos's ass is so damn great. Here it is. So nice. So nice. So nice. So nice. This is Carlos's ass hour. Don't get to play with it. That's it. That's it. All right. That's my fit, guys. Christmas fit. It's my Christmas fit. I think that is the YouTube short, yes. You know me. There it is. That's why I think I went so, the song was Ass, I think it kind of like brought me there. Whoa. Every time this woman walks in.
Oh.
Wow, this is going to keep the streamathon going, guys. Making it rain. You know what? PM, babe, I just showed my butt and I just made $5. Wow.
Can you try those eggs? I did it a little bit differently, and since I don't like eggs, I don't know what it tastes like. Can you just try it?
Guys, I don't.
Yeah.
I just had a boob on my shoulder. Like, that is one of guys' favorite things. Do y'all understand that if you happen to have at all any boob on the shoulder, it's a thrill? I don't know.
Just try the eggs.
Okay. Oh, good. I like them.
Do they need salt?
No.
Salt?
No.
Are they too salty?
You could probably step back on the salt a little bit. You know?
Really?
No, go. Babe.
I did it completely differently. Betty gave me a recipe.
Whatever you make, I'm gonna freaking love it, okay? Because you're a special, sweetheart, sweetie baby. You're special, sweetie baby. I freaking love you. I don't give a shit what you make. I'm gonna freaking love it, okay? Get over here. Get over here.
Stop.
I freaking love this girl.
Oh,
You know?
man. Is your coffee?
Hold on, I gotta try the cup of Joe. We're doing the streamathon.
Oh my god.
We could go all day.
No.
I ain't got shit to do.
I do.
Oh yeah, I have things to do too.
Is that?
That's really good. Boom. Goodbye.
It's been quite a top of the morning.
Hasn't it? All right. Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Do it. Billy, he's listening. All right. All right. So, all right, I don't want you too much on the mic. For real, though, guys, I'm not doing that now, but that's what these streams are. Some of these streamers do like hours upon hours upon hours. I'm not doing that. I have a life. I have to do. I can't just. I'm not like an 18-year-old kid who's like, I'm here for 3 days, bro. So, birthdays. It is. Cuban Man-esque. Alexa could be a great recurring bit. I like that. Let us go to birthdays. And it really is an interesting birthday today. And I'm just going to make it sound creepy just by putting creepy music to it. This is really weird because wouldn't you think that people who break the norm, people who are literally will go down in history as one of the greats, that they shouldn't be born on the same day? I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. Today, born on this great day, is Tiger Woods. Now, Tiger Woods himself, that's a pretty big deal. But more importantly, who I'd like more, actually 3 greats, okay? I'm just gonna get to it. The greatest, 4 greats. Is my music too loud? I'm gonna lower it some. You can't read it on there, so I'm not even gonna do it. on that. Hold on. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here because I do want you to look at something. Boom. Boom. So, on this day, sorry guys, like I told you, Billy needed to be here to do this goddamn bit. All right, let's just jump into it. LeBron James, Tiger Woods, Sandy Koufax, and Layla Ali all born in the same day. What the hell? December 30th. 4 of arguably the greatest to ever do it in their sport. Boxing, baseball, football, and golf. Excuse me, basketball, golf. It's like sitting there, I was thinking about something, I was like, I think I just said the wrong thing. Is that not interesting? Then it gets a little weirder. Because, I'm going to put a picture of LeBron. LeBron James. How much do you guys know about LeBron James? Honestly, how much do you guys know about LeBron James? I happen to know quite a bit. I'm a big fan of his. And I don't love everything he does, for sure. In fact, I got a feeling if I ever met him, he probably wouldn't even be that nice of a guy. I know that's a weird thing to say, and maybe that's just because I've been burned with meeting some celebrities that I really liked. But LeBron James and Tiger Woods couldn't come from 2 more different backgrounds. Okay? LeBron James, no father in the picture, ever. LeBron James, strong mother that essentially raised him. Multi-champion, similar to Tiger Woods, which would have multi-major wins in golf. That's what they're called, the majors. And I really do sit there and go, wow, LeBron James was able to do so much with really so little. And not only did he do it with so little, he then still hasn't messed up. He still hasn't screwed anybody over to a point where people, I mean, obviously for his political leanings or how he, speaks up about things. But as far as like a real mess up, what I'm talking about, Tiger Woods style mess up, where you're cheating on your wife, you got multiple women, you're on drugs, you're on all this shit, you're wilding the F out, but you're acting like you're the greatest person in the world. It is interesting how life can take you in those different routes, And then you got also 2 people that are born on this day that are greats, or born, they're the daughter or the son of greats. First off, Tracy Ullman is 65 years old today. Without her, who knows if we have The Simpsons? And then 2 of the Monkees are born today. Not one of the Monkees, 2 of the Monkees. That's that. Davey and Mickey born on the same day. How many of y'all remember the Monkees? Hey, we're the Monkees. Davey and Michael Nesmith born on the same day. But Layla Ali and Justin Combs born today. P. Diddy's son, Justin Combs, 31 years old today. Told y'all. Interesting day. Interesting day to say the least. Are they even Sagittarius? I don't know. The music's creepy, isn't it? Did I scare you guys? Hope not too much. Thank you, guys. We did a whole show, 2.5 hours. Tomorrow, we'll be here. Didn't mean to do that. Tomorrow, I'll be here. How about you? Will you be here tomorrow? I hope so. We had a good time. We had fun. We chatted. We did our thing. And I do know one thing, that today will be a great day. Tomorrow, around the same time, 8 a.m., 8:30-ish, around there. We'll see you. I appreciate you guys. Sun State, we'll see you. Julie, we'll see you. Thank you. I'm glad I could start the weeks. Yes. Tomorrow, 8 a.m.-ish. Yes, today I had to get coffee, so it took a little bit longer. So glad you guys had fun. Purple Gravy, get in here earlier, and we can talk to you. Today will be a great day. To the top. Never stop.